was cooking.
Mm-hmm.
They had a good recipe. I feel like they played like both sides of the ball. They have their lineup. They have their identity.
Mm-hmm.
They have a little continuity from last year to this year, the Villanova guys. That's why I feel like they're, of the threats in the East, I think they're the biggest threat to Boston right now.
I'm with you. I mean,
Jake knows ball.
appreciate it. Jalen Brunson's the best playoff scorer that I've seen in person in a long time. I mean, that dude was getting 40 after 40
every
after
other
40
night, man.
in that Philly series. And he had to go against 6'9" Nick Batum and 6'8" Kelly Oubre, and then they're switching 6'10" Tobias Harris, and then you got
who?
Exactly. So I mean, and the Indy series too. Like he had Aaron Nesmith all over him, and he still was getting 40 and 10 every single night.
Bum hand.
He did it back against. I mean, the reason that Jalen got paid and got the deal he got in New York that people at the time thought was an overpay was because he was killing and putting up 40 for Dallas against Utah when Luka was out. That dude's been doing it his entire career. I remember I used to go to Dallas a lot because one of my friends from high school moved there out of school, and I went every year for Eagles-Cowboys. And every time I was there, I'd roll through Mavs practice, and him and Luka with Jamal Mosley, because Mose could still get out there and defend these guys, they would play 3-dribble one-on-one and like a little 3-man king of the hill. And Brunson's footwork was just so what it is now that everyone sees. That I literally left that gym one day and I was telling people, I think he might be the best one-on-one scorer in the NBA. And people looked at me like I was crazy. And he's proven it. I mean,
3 dribbles or less.
You cannot guard him.
His footwork is crazy.
He picks up his dribble. He might be more dangerous than when his dribble's live because he's
You think you got? You're like, oh, he's short. He picked up his dribble. I got him, and he bat, the ball's up.
Crazy. He is. I think truly like has some of the best footwork maybe of all time. It's because he needs to. He doesn't have like he
don't have the athleticism.
Exactly.
So yeah, you definitely got to make up for it in other facets of your game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 3 dribbles or less. I mean, that's what he grew up on. That's, you know, his dad was a solid point guard. You know, I think the way I look at it, his dad to me was a better defender and rebounder, and Jalen's a better shooter. But no, his dad taught him well.
Yeah,
taught him well. Like, yo, we're gonna minimize these dribbles, all this. You know what I'm saying? I like to call it the Steve Nash. When, you know, guys just come with 15, 20 dribbles, either for a pass or for a layup. Like, no, you're gonna minimize. All right, I'm gonna get the ball. Like you said, he gonna jab you to death, come with the whole triple threat, and come with a couple dribbles.
I really like noticed this covering the Philly series this year. He is so good at trying to be off balance himself. So his defender is off balance, but kind of like the be comfortable being uncomfortable. Like he is balanced, unbalanced intentionally, so that just like in a tennis match where you send it over here so that way you can, you know, fire a backhand there. He gets so low and he leans at all these angles, and he's a lefty too, which I think even at this level, as she can attest, obviously I can't. Like there's still like a 3% or whatever it is. Oh shit, I forgot he's left-handed because it's different. And like I just think he's so gifted. It's crazy.
Yeah, he is.
What do y'all think of that contract he signed? Been a lot of talk. What are y'all hearing about that? What are you hearing, Marcus? Talk to me.
No, it's funny because I saw some CAA guys in the lobby and they weren't too happy with me because I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? I don't care, okay, about anything in the team in the future, and give me my money. And it's like people are just saying like, and then this doesn't, because there have been promises before. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to say this, but just say anything happens.
Yeah.
Anything. You don't, anything. It's 3 years. That's a long, that she knows.
And I'm coming off of surgery.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, give me that bread.
Thank you. She knows. Like, I'm not going to argue. Like, she knows. NBA 3, like, when I said nothing is guaranteed, people thought I was saying this. You know, this contract's guaranteed. I'm like, please stop talking to me. I know the contract.
Not like that. Yeah.
I'm talking about nothing in life. It's not guaranteed. You know, and he's in New York.
Biggest media capital.
Right? This is what I'm saying. So in 3 years, they don't win anything, right? Just say they don't, okay? And John Morant's like, I want to go to New York.
Yeah.
Now what? Because he's younger than you. He's not 5'11". Like, you know what I'm saying?
And he just takes off from the next, because, I mean, he's going, it's John Morant. He's going to. But I'm just saying, like, what if he doesn't win in Memphis? He's like, I need to get out of here. Let me go to New York because Jalen Brunson's going to be a restricted free agent after this because he signed essentially a 3-year deal. It's 4-year, but he's 3 in the team, whatever.
Option, yeah, team option shit.
I'm sorry, dude. I know that's my godfather, bro, no. Give me my money because nothing is guaranteed.
He did get 156.
Yep.
Which is
4
a lot.
for 156 last year player option. If he waited till 2025, he could have signed 5 for 269.
So here's the thing. Someone said this to me last night, and I hadn't thought about this before. It's a really good point. He's at the exact stage of his career where Isaiah Thomas was when he became king of the fourth in Boston, finished like 5th, 6th MVP voting, whatever it was.
4th.
All NBA.
4th. He was 4th.
He doesn't take the extension. He says, I'm going to bet on myself and get the Brinks truck. Hip never gets it. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by nothing's guaranteed.
I'm saying, so he did take the 156 that is guaranteed now because everyone's saying, well, and I phrased this as a pay cut in my story that I wrote about yesterday. But and if he tore his ACL, knock on wood, God forbid, whatever, he's getting that money. But also Isaiah Thomas didn't. So I don't know.
I understand. I get all that, but my sense is just so in 3 years, if anything happens, you're not living up to where they want you to be, even though your godfather is we know that. But James Dolan is the one who signs the checks. So if he's so daddy, our grandpa, John Morant wants to come to the Knicks.
Yep.
Right. And you're all of a sudden, and that's what I try to tell people. That's what I was trying to tweet. I was like, not knocking Jalen at all. He does not have the star power that some of these other stars have. Like if John Morant wants to come to New York, I don't think anybody's going to be like, no, we're content with Jalen Brunson. Not knocking Jalen at all. But it's just star power, man. It's just
I think I played Sixers camp like 2nd grade. Jalen was like the kindergartner playing up. And he would come back to Philly area, and sometimes I play pickup with him. And obviously he became a thing in Chicago. And I was like tuning in from afar, and I watched him at Nova. And now I'm in the city where he's playing, and I've seen him in the last year start to open up more and show his personality more. And they got the roommate show thing going, and I think the star power thing, you're right now. But if you flash forward to another year where it's the Villanova Wildcats and that they do make it to the conference finals and whatever, I think the star power is attainable for him now that he is, because before he was so
right.
Yeah. And now he's starting to like when he was crying after winning that game, he wouldn't have never done that before, because he was definitely a show no emotion, show no fear, never be too high, never be too low. He's starting to actually settle in because he's made it.
Yeah, he's coming into his star power. I don't think is John Morant level yet, because
it's not
because Ja is a little bit more of an exciting player just for the athleticism fact.
For sure.
But no, I like it, and I'm not mad at him for taking that bread right now. I did the same thing when I was with Portland. My agent came back and told me, he's like, I can get you 100 if you want it, but right now the best offer they giving me is 80. I said, well, shit, give me that pen then. Give me that pen. There's gonna be other contracts down the road. I'm gonna go ahead and get this money right now, and I'm not mad at them for doing it, because again, I am gonna bank on myself for sure, but hey, no, I'm not going to just be like, all right, I'll just take this measly contract and then try to go and wait for that super bag. No, I'm gonna go ahead and get this nice bag right now. Go and secure this. My family all set up and everything. We got it. What did he get? 156?
156 over 4 years.
I ain't mad at him.
Again, we talk about Tibbs all the time, playing guys into the ground. I think it's another case for just take the bread.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
Yeah, for now, that's how you got to look at it.
And Tibbs has a history of, if you cross him as a player, it's really tough for you to get back in the league. I'm not going to say no names. But I have friends who've told me this, and it's, man.
Tibbs got pulled like that?
Yeah, he's got pulled like that. He has got pulled like that.
He's a sucker.
But yeah, no, I know. I've talked to some of my guys, and I'm not going to say names, and they've pointed that to me, and I'm just like, I had no idea until it was documented by somebody, and he told me. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man, you'd be surprised by a whole lot of things that go on in the league that from the outside, everybody looking at it as a grand old league, like, oh, these guys are awesome.
Man.
But hey, when you get on the other side of that fence,
Man.
you seeing all the little nooks and crannies of all this BS out here, dog.
Come on.